I went no contact with my mother-in-law after she gifted me a picture of me having a seizure as a joke. My mother-in-law has always despised me. When my husband and I first started dating, she spread false rumors about me in the community to make me an outcast, and even hired people she knew to come up to me on the street and berate me. There was one particularly nasty incident like this, after which I was sobbing in the stairwell of my now husband's apartment, and my husband's brother happened to be walking by. When he saw me, he revealed that his mother had set up an entire scheme to get rid of me. Her plan was to expose all my private secrets and family history to the community, then paint me out to be this horrible person, and this way I'd feel so worthless and rejected I would leave my husband. I worked up the courage to confront her, and when I did, she simply admitted it. She seemed proud of what she did, but disappointed that her plan failed. Not once did she apologize. My husband eventually convinced her to stop spreading rumors about me, and she agreed, deciding to make my life hell a different way. She started insulting me, yelling at me over trivial things, and even tried to control what I did. She'd call my husband to scream about me visiting places she didn't know, such as my friend's house. If my husband ignored her, she'd yell at me. I never felt safe around her. I developed an anxiety disorder and even developed functional neurological disorder because of her, leading to dozens of seizures a day at one point. Having her as my mother-in-law was misery, and if my husband and I didn't love each other to the ends of the earth, I would have broken it off. But I didn't, and I paid the price for that on my wedding day. During my wedding brunch, she started yelling at me in front of the whole table because I was too stupid to remember she liked her croissants gluten-free, and because of this, I suffered a stress-induced seizure. My husband rushed to help, but my mother-in-law just started dying laughing. She said I looked like I was being electrocuted, then took out her phone and started taking photos of me. After taking dozens of embarrassing pictures, she said, "I have to get this on video." She started recording my seizure, telling me to smile for the camera. This made my stress spike higher, and I seizured way harder than usual. She never relented with the photos and videos either, and my husband called the ambulance. I was hospitalized on my wedding day, and to this day, she doesn't understand what was so wrong with what she did. My husband and I never got a real nice wedding, and instead went to the courthouse a few days after I got out of the hospital. This past August, my husband and I were celebrating our one-year wedding anniversary, when I finally, after 9 years of abuse and torment, reached my breaking point. My mother gifted me a framed photo of me falling out of my chair mid-seizure. She wouldn't stop laughing as she gave me the photo, calling it the one of funniest gifts she's ever given. I remember tearing up. I put my shoes on and headed outside. My husband tried to stop me, and my mother-in-law said I was throwing a tantrum. I ended up getting in my car and driving off. I called him and told him this was my final straw. I was done with his mother. I won't be coming back until the morning, and if I ever see his mother's face again, I'm going to disfigure it with a frying pan. And then I'll start recording her, and when she's begging me to stop, I'm going to keep swinging that damn frying pan until the outline of her face is indented in it. That's the word for word what I said. I know it's crazy, but I was done. I came home next morning as promised, and my husband promised to never let his mother belittle me again. When I asked him through tears why it took this for him to see it, he said he only realized it himself last night after I yeffed. His mother still blamed me, saying my reaction was extreme, and my decision to cut her off was out of nowhere. She tried to persuade him to talk some sense into me when I get back. That's what made him realize. He said he kicked her out. He promised me things will be different. I want to believe him.